And with that, let's bring in David Spika. He's the president of Guidestone Capital Management, and he joins us now. David, a lot of folks say it's the computer trading that drives the market down, but could it be driving the market up today with these sizable gains that we're seeing across the board?
Oh, I definitely think that's part of it, but recognize that this is a very prototypical oversold bounce. We had 50% of the market after Monday was trading at 52-week lows, and only 10% were trading above their 200-day moving average. I mean, that's a tremendously oversold market, and it was due for a bounce. And I think you've seen a lot of portfolio managers positioning into year-end, trying to pretty up their books. And I don't know that this is going to carry through for a long period of time, but today it does make sense.
David, the Dow is just up It is up 1,000 points, 1,006 points. 6 minutes to go. Kristina, Partsinevelos, come back in here. What is going on with this rally? No complaints, but these are huge numbers.
Yeah, no, they are huge numbers, and we just brought up the fact that it was oversold territory, and I agree with that. It's a fragile, and that was a term that was used here on the floor, a fragile growth environment. So yes, you're seeing people buy on these dips, you're seeing rebalancing across the board, but going into the next 2019, you've got Q4 coming out. The expectation we know is that earnings are going to be lower. They're going to still be growth, but growth is decelerating, and so that's a major concern. We have these retail sales, but what about the fact that consumer debt is still really high, corporate debt is still really high? Yeah. With interest rates going higher, that's gonna be bad news for a lot of people.
Kristina, this reminds me of the good old days. I actually hear activity and shouting and chaos on the floor with the traders behind you. Describe the feel.
They are, but I think it's a group of people that actually just walk by, so I feel like they're really cheering. However, today, I'll admit, I don't know if they think it's because nobody's here, even though it's quite crowded. People have been yelling and shouting throughout the day. Their machines have been going off. They're having a lot of fun, so you could definitely see a vibe change here on, I guess people are a little bit happier today.
And let me go back to David, because before we had this massive rally, we booked you to talk to us about some of those feel-good investments that you can make right now. You want to share some of them with us, David?
I would. At Guidestone Capital Management, we seek to support the physical and emotional well-being of society, and we do so by investing in companies in our portfolio that are consistent with that objective and excluding companies that aren't consistent with that. And a name we would like here, and a name that we do own, is Medtronic. It's a company that produces a lot of different medical devices that aid in quality of life, and they're very good at pricing. Their pricing structure has always been very fair. Another name would be Nestle. Nestle is a global consumer company producing all kinds of food products. They're known for promoting safe and good working conditions, and they've got very transparent policies in place to alleviate child labor. So these are companies that we feel like are very consistent with those objectives of promoting physical and emotional well-being.
All right, let me bring in Colin again. We've seen extreme volatility this quarter, certainly in the month of December. Look into your crystal ball. I mean, does a 1,040-point gain on the Dow and near 5% gain on the NASDAQ turn into equally sized losses tomorrow?
Hopefully we can continue and end out the year. Let's try to lock in some of these games. But, Lauren, the key point here is, volatility moves both ways. Right? When we're seeing whipsaw price action, you see it to the downside, and we're seeing it to the upside. But let's continue. Let's hope that the news we got from Amazon, news we get driven by the consumer retail, should kick us through until 2019.
Do you think when Kevin Hassett said earlier, David, that the Fed chief, Jay Powell, was safe on the job, do you think that was the catalyst for the uptick? We're trying to pinpoint exactly what caused these markets to rally the way they are.
Well, this market is so short-term oriented. I'm sure it had something to do with it, because the whole plunge protection team and Trump's criticism of Powell really created a lot of that downturn on Monday. I really hope he is safe, because quite frankly, he's doing his job. He has a dual mandate: full employment and price stability. And so they're still where they need to be in terms of normalizing interest rates and reducing the balance sheet. So I don't think he deserves the criticism he's getting, and I hope he is safe.
We're also watching the price of oil, because this has certainly made a comeback. And in the after hours, it continues to trade higher, well above $46 a barrel right now. Phil Flynn, what a rally for the price of oil.
Oh, it is. Oil producers across America are going, yippee, thank goodness, because they've been under a lot of pressure here for the last couple of days. And, you know, I've already heard from producers all over America saying Donald Trump quit tweeting about oil. Things are good right now. Demand is good, but you're killing the price and we're going to have to cut back. You know, now today with the stock market bouncing back, confidence is coming back into the oil sector. I just hope it's not too late for some of these producers, because I think already they made decisions to cut back on some production and spending after that big drop. So it might be too late to impacts production next year. It might be too late to save it, but at least if these prices stabilize, it'll be better for everybody.
All right, and let me give the final thoughts here to you, Colin, as we wrap this up. I only have a few seconds.
The key thing is, today was the day that we were most worried about. It was a wonderful rally. Let's take it in, end the year off, and here's to a good 2019.